So I have a lot of rings, so I needed a place to display them. So I made these little plates in a bowl to put them all in. If you want to learn how to make these, then stay tuned. Okay, first, what ingredients do you need? First, you're going to need some masking tape or painter's tape. You're going to need your dollar store animals, some spray paint. I use this Rust-Oleum metallic paint, which comes out pretty awesome. And you need your plate, or perhaps you can use a bowl. So let's get started. First thing I did was take my painter's tape and start pulling off pieces, and I'm going to make a circle around the edge. The neatness of it all depends on you and how neat you wanted it, and apparently I did not want it to be neat, which is just fine. So just do whatever shape or whatever outline you want to have on your plate. Okay, here's the fun part. How are we going to cut these in half? You can use a pair of scissors. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure if I could. You can use a knife. Any one of these knives will work, maybe. But I didn't think they were going to be very easy to use, so I just decided to use my little tiny mini table saw. Yay! So that's what I'm going to use. Trim it up if you need to with a pair of scissors. I found that I didn't like having the legs, so I'm just going to cut those off. Then I started to look at this butt like, am I just going to throw this away? So I set it aside. Might have an idea for them. What would a lizard look like cut in half? What about a tiger? Ooh, what about a lion? Ooh, what about a bear? I was having way too much fun. Now it's time for me to spray paint these things. I love the way they turn out, especially this lion. I think that one's my favorite one. That was satisfying to watch, huh? For some parts of this project, this ℎ6000 came in handy, but I highly suggest you use a glue gun. Using ℎ6000 in small amounts is the best, but not in large amounts. Next, you're going to need some pieces of cardboard. So go ahead and cut yourself some pieces of cardboard. Using one of the heads as a template, take a marker and then you're gonna draw a circle so that it will fit inside of the hollow part of the head. And now cut that out. Next, you're going to need some newspaper. I don't know what it is about this zero res advertisement, but I am in love with it, but I need this paper. So rip off a couple pieces and set those aside to use, and you're going to stuff them inside of the hollow part of the head. And it makes it so that it's a little bit more solid when you glue it down. Next, you're going to take that little cardboard piece, shape it out so that it fits inside of the hollow of the head to hold the papers in there. Boom. Now start gluing. I think for this part, the ℎ6000 came in handy and it was fine. So start gluing that down to your plate. Now here's the fun part. Start grabbing those butts. And so basically what we're going to do is we're going to do the same exact thing that we did for the heads. We're going to take some newspapers and we're going to stuff the inside of them. And then we're going to put piece of cardboard to hold it all in. So I found these in my stash of stuff that I bought and never used. They're just basically magnet discs. They're 1 inch in diameter. And they come in a pack of 6. Oh, and another thing, when you are using these discs for projects, please be careful because it is not only a choking hazard for a small child, but also they can pinch their fingers together, and we don't want that. Okay, hold on a second. Here's the part where I told you that I will never ever use this E6000 glue again for such a big amount, because how much I'm putting on this is how much it stunk up my entire kitchen once I was done with it. Use your glue gun for this part. Now set those aside to dry. Well, that's just creepy. And here's the final project. I love this so much. So easy to do. It comes in handy on my vanity table to put all my rings on. I just love it so much. And this is what the bowl looks like after I had it done. I put a giraffe inside of it. And these are the magnets on my refrigerator. Look at those butts. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment if you have any questions. And as always, thank you so much for watching.